I have the day off. Uh,
Yay! That's
um,
better yet.
yeah, also known as I will be working very hard today to uh, um, get at least one more customer or partner at 200 PV.
So then you have two.
Uh-huh.
I have to talk to somebody and see somebody besides the 10 people I see every day
Yeah, I know the feeling. Um, um,
that
yeah,
want nothing to do with what I'm doing.
my life is very much centered where it's centered. I don't get up and drive around town. I don't like just randomly go out and go do stuff. I go to work, I come back. And yeah, but I think the one in my head, my one saving grace is that I do reach out to a lot of people on social media. I do keep in
I've been
contact.
doing that and I've been getting some new people in there, I've noticed. And I found a way to go back and
That's
snitch
good.
things from my
That's very good.
old spot and throw it up just as like, this was back in March. This is back a year ago. Flip this back up in the this stream. I'm like, I didn't know that existed and how to get to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can re boosted or not boosted, but like
Repost it. Share it again is what it says. Share, share.
yeah. Sorry, I'm just morning, Jerry. I'm just you can't hear me yet.
He
I'm
doesn't
just
have
seeing
anybody on yet.
his messages from last night. He sent me messages last night trying to get me to let him in
Oh, into
the
the call.
call. Uh, but he sent through Telegram, like log in on the call. I found him.
So we have a weather alert. Maybe I ought to go look. Oh no, we don't have any rain till next Saturday and Sunday. Ah, there they are. Did Louis disappeared? He's back.
Yeah, it's a great time.
Oh, I'm not host, so you're hosting.
Yeah, I noticed. I was like, as just as I was trying to actually make you a host, is when my computer decided to go, oh no.
I thought it was mine because mine glitched off and then came back on.
Yours did glitch for a couple seconds because Jerry was still moving on mine. And then all of a sudden mine stopped and I was like, oh, okay, no, that's really me this time.
I mean, I got the power on and everything, and I was like, and it's low, but it's not out.
Yeah, no, it's the internet connection. Yay, internet for being what it is. Good morning, Miss Kathy. How are you?
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday and a very happy Juneteenth to you, darling.
Thank you.
Morning, Mr. Jerry. I got my your messages just now from last night when you were trying to get into the call. Yeah, I just got them.
Okay.
I didn't see them last night.
Yeah, it was like 7:50, because of the time, the
Oh,
interpreters are mostly busy during the evening. 7:45, somewhere around there.
Yeah, as soon as I saw you, I let you in the doors.
Okay.
Uh, Miss Twyla, something I did do for Jerry last night. Oh, is that for you?
He said, go ahead.
What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, hold on. He said, I learned Anna when she was speaking, I think here in the country, and then work the country and the region, the state, or the county, region, and the state. Count, county or okay, the county, the region, the state, right? And then the fourth one. Hold on.
I'm confused.
Okay, hold on. Let me look for it. Hold on. Let me look for it.
I love that he can repeat himself even in sign language. It's kind of amusing. The same way we all have verbal uh weirdnesses where we stumble over words. He still stumbles over words, but he just does it in sign language.
Yep. It's not here. Um, remember the four different things?
Four different things about what?
James, meaning the whole,
I think it means
as
to
far
do
as
with the
the
time of
world.
the season.
The four teams that we have?
The post, what the post was talking about, the four different, what Anna was saying, the whole world. James.
Anne was talking about the fact that she is the number one power ranker in the world and how she got there.
Right, right. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So I'm confused about your question.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to remember.
Okay.
I'll have to look for it.
Okay. Just if you come up with the question, let me know.
Okay, I will. And I was just looking what they meant by pay allocations.
Oh, she was talking about her old business versus the new business and how much it paid differently
Oh, okay.
for
I
that.
remember that.
Oh, okay.
Was that what you're asking about?
There was two different companies she was talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's been in the industry for over 20 years. Her first company started off paying really well, and then it changed its model and they lost their money. Like she couldn't even recommend
Her best friend.
her best friend to become a partner with her in her old company, and because it had gotten so bad, just like us with our last company, and I'm not going to say the name. uh just like us with our last company, where we couldn't even bring ourselves to recommend that people come join us because we didn't have any faith in it. That was her feeling with her last company, or 2 companies ago, however many it's been, where she didn't have faith in that company anymore and she had to find someplace else. And she found here.
Yeah, but did
And
she find here underneath her one of her other friends or the same one she was talking about? Because her friend now just doesn't really do anything and just takes off of what she gets.
correct. Like, she was invited into Partner Co by one of her friends, and it turned out to be, world's best thing ever.
Just talking about that check you get.
Yeah. And how the person who signed her up as a partner here is making an amazing amount of money by doing nothing besides having an auto ship scheduled to show up every month. That's it. That's all she's got to do. Um, because
Yeah,
Get somebody maybe
25,000 a month. Was I clear on that?
I have no idea how
I
much.
didn't hear him say how much, but
Yeah.
she said it was comfortable.
Oh,
Good morning, Miss Francine.
Ah,
good morning, Francine.
Morning.
Happy Juneteenth.
What does that mean?
That's an American craziness. So here in the US, today is the celebration of the slaves in Texas finally getting the news that they weren't slaves anymore 2.5 years later.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it pisses me off, but that's another story.
Yeah, good.
well, we didn't have internet back then.
Oh my God, I get so upset over the fact that this day has to actually be a day.
Well, at least they acknowledge it, you
Well, I
know.
mean, eventually they were going to. Yeah, just the fact that it took them 2.5 years to intentionally spread the news along with like via an army regiment going into Texas and saying, "Hey, by the way, we're
This is
going
no
to
longer.
require that you acknowledge that
You
these
tell
guys
me
aren't your
one
slaves
person who's
anymore."
going to give up anything without being told it.
Oh
They're
yeah,
going to keep it quiet as, I
yeah,
mean, just like your neighbor won't tell you that, oh, by the way, my fence is 2 feet over on your property, but I ain't going to tell you anything about it, even though they know it.
right. And so yeah, once I understood the reason for the holiday, I was like, now I'm just mad. Now
Yeah.
I'm just unnecessarily mad. Um, but yeah, I'm glad that it is acknowledged, that it is recognized. Um, it does make me feel happy that, somewhere along the way, somebody finally did something right. Um, but yeah, I will every year celebrate it. Because this day and MLK Day in January are
Two
what I
extra
lovingly refer
holidays you
to as,
like.
I'm like, it's everyone's like, well, you going to celebrate? I'm like, yeah, in my traditional way. They're like, what are you going to do? I'm like, nothing. Literally going to do nothing. Um, no, I call it Black Man's Day off. It's just fun. Good morning, Miss Erica.
Yes.
Good morning.
Oh, let me do this. Miss Kathy, I'm about to do a little thing to the screen that gets you bumped over to a side window.
Okay.
Are we inviting another interpreter anytime soon, by the way? Or are you just
That's what I was going to ask next. Do we need to get another interpreter?
Jerry, do we need a second interpreter?
Okay. I'm going to try to get one.
Okay.
I know earlier we
I'll
didn't
I'll
have
wait till
one.
both of you are on before I do the thing then.
Let's see if we have somebody available.
It's early, somebody's awake. David or Bethany or let's see.
There's 4 or 5 of them that we usually have.
Okay, we
Yeah,
got one coming on.
yeah. Let's see. David, Bethany, Tabitha. That's the other name I couldn't think
Tabitha.
of. All right. let me adjust the sign language thing. Both of you will be here assigned as sign language interpreters. Good morning, Tabitha. I'm going to ask in a moment that Kathy, I'm going to ask you to turn your video off in just a moment. All right, if you could, please. Awesome. You may now turn yours back on, Kathy. There. You're both visible on the main screen in the gallery if necessary, so you can both talk at the same time if you want to interpret for us, or one at a time. It's up to you. But now we can see both of you in the gallery.
So can I ask, this sounds ignorant, but why is there two interpreters?
So because we like to talk over ourselves, and
We tire them out.
I always put up my hand so that I'm not included.
this is true, Miss Francie. Your hand does get raised, and I will stop the conversation just to make sure that we actually do hear you specifically. Because the nature of many of us is to speak over another person at the same time. Having one interpreter trying to interpret for three people at the same time is kind of difficult, and so having two interpreters trying to fire off fingers for the five people who are talking at the same time gets to be a little easier if you guys could not talk over each other
And announce our names when we talk, like I'm Twyla.
that would be great.
Very overwhelming for Jerry then, trying
Right.
to two people at the same time.
And I use the pen, so I'm able to see them.
Yes. So yeah, Jerry has to pay attention to both interpreters at the same time. In order if everyone's talking and both interpreters are firing fingers off, then yes. Good morning, Miss Adela. Good morning, Miss Shelley.
Good morning.
Then you end up
Morning.
getting Jerry watching the entire football game.
Using the hand raising more often then.
Yes. I highly
use
recommend.
multi-presenters.
Yes. I highly recommend if you guys want to say something during the call, don't just say it. I
Just
will
ignore it.
stop the conversation long enough for
In the
a raised
gallery.
hand to show up and speak intentionally. So just to keep the mayhem down for the interpreters.
Oh, sorry about that, Jerry.
No
No
problem.
problem. No problem. It's all good.
My screen has turned into a Brady Bunch situation.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Good morning, Miss Shelley. How's the makeup going?
Oh, I'm not doing makeup yet.
Oh, no, we're still horizontal.
We are.
Oh, hi. Are we feeling okay?
Yes, just tired, a busy week.
Okay, tired's fair.
She went golfing.
Oh,
Yes, I went golfing. What day was that? That was Sunday.
Oh, that was a long.
And it's supposed to be nice today, and our son is here. And
Ours is too.
yeah, he's taking us golfing this afternoon.
oh, yay.
Yay.
That's a
I think it's all the hanging out with everybody and doing all the fun things.
There you are. Oh, we just
I'm
have
here.
lots. Yeah, my cousin, everything happens at once, right? So
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Kelly said he was going to come and stay for a while. He's working. Their main office is in Calgary. But he came the other day, and then yesterday I had a women's networking. It was really good. event all day. And Randy went and picked up my cousin who's staying for probably a month or more while they renovate his apartment building.
Wow.
Had a birthday dinner for our grandson last night. Family birthday dinner.
You are the hostess with the mostest right now.
Hmm.
So that's good to hear.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it seems like Miss Shelley's got a very full social calendar rocking over there right now. And yes, that will take its toll on you. Yesterday, for example, I had to teach class in the morning. I had the meeting, and then I had our call at 5 o'clock last night, which, by the way, I'll talk about in a little bit, but it was a great call. And then once that call was over, I went and I sat down out in the living room in one of the recliners, and my other roommates out there. And I don't know when it happened or how long it occurred, but at some point in time while I was just sitting there, I just passed out. And when I woke up again, he just looked at me and goes, "Kind of tired, huh?" I was
He
like,
did a nap.
"Yep."
Yeah, I gotta be careful not to sit in my recliner when I'm that 5 o'clock call, because I'll
Ooh.
conk out too, and I'll wake up and go, "Oh God, I didn't listen to the call."
Yeah. Yeah. But fortunately for me, I hadn't even like pushed the recliner back or anything. I was literally sitting straight up and I just passed right out.
Yeah.
Sounds
So I
like
was like,
Paul.
okay.
He'll say, I want to watch this. Next thing I look over at him and he's like asleep.
Hmm.
I said,
That
Oh,
was
and
me.
he'll wake up and say, have a nice cat nap.
Yeah.
that's my husband right after we eat.
I hadn't even had dinner. I I had grabbed a sandwich when I first got here to the house, like an hour or two ahead of that, and then here it is 6:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30, and I'm finally sitting down going, okay,
Yeah, but what time well, you got up at what, 5 something that morning?
yeah, like 5:15, something like that.
Yeah.
It's currently 6:26 over here, 6:26, woo. Um, which is this entire month, which by the way has been cracking me up. So you guys know I am a little bit of a Disney fanatic, and this is basically Stitch month from Lilo and Stitch because it's 626. And that's
Oh,
he's experiment number 626. That's his official designation, other than his name, which is Stitch. And usually it's just June 26th when that day happens to run by. This is June in the year of 2026. So it's actually 626 all month.
and
Awesome.
then it should be really big then when it's 62626.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit of a basket case that day. Something I did recognize the other day, and because I had to write the date down, 061626 was the date. 061626. It was the 16th of June.
Oh,
You don't get all these fun dates all the time, so it's kind of interesting to like run into a date where you're like, hey, that was cool. Numbers are fun; they make me smile.
What does that one mean?
It was just the fact that it was 0061626.
Oh, 1, 2. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
0, 1, 2.
So it was like 012, but the sixes kept going there.
I was like, yeah.
Visually speaking, it is one of those things that catches my attention. I like sequences, I like numbers. I'm at heart a weird math guy. And so that was one of those things I saw that just made me smile. Everyone's got a quirk, and that's mine.
That's your engineering coming out.
You're welcome, Miss Francie. I'm glad I could be there for you.
So while we have everybody here, we should probably, well, not everybody's here, but talk about what happened to me yesterday.
Oh,
Oh,
what happened?
ladies
what
and gentlemen,
happened?
everybody mute
What was it
yourself.
yesterday?
Are you okay?
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
mute yourself and letting Erica. It's Erica talk time.
Well, no, I don't want to talk, but
She says something and
I
then
always
doesn't want
want
to
to
tell
talk.
us.
I always want to talk. Okay, no, it wasn't like bad. So no, it was really bad actually. I was really upset. I was crying.
Oh,
So
Oh, are we talking about the
apparently,
thing you and I talked about?
yeah, the business
Okay.
thing. Should
Do you
we
want me
let
to
them
do
know
that?
about it? Yeah, do you mind? I
I
don't
don't
know how to
mind at
explain
all.
it. Okay. I'm not good
I
at
don't mind at
explaining,
all.
but I do
Yeah.
know what happened, as though I know.
Yes. Okay, I will do that for you.
Okay.
So here's the deal. There's something going on in the back office that neither she nor I knew had happened. But one day she went in and she was looking at her volume, her carryover volume, and it had gone to zero.
Ooh.
And you're right, that feeling right there, Miss Twyla. And she's like, it's zero. I was like, well, maybe it's just a glitch in the system because mine had zeroed out at one point in time and I couldn't figure out why. And then like a couple of days later, it came back and I was like, all right, so we're good. So I figured it might be a glitch in the system. And then we waited for a few days and it did not self-correct. And I was like, oh, she's like, any idea? I'm like, I don't know. You're gonna have to like call corporate on that one because she had not missed being uh active with her subscription at all. And so she's like, well, something's wrong. And so she calls him and she finds out that at some point along the way, unbeknownst to her or I, one of her customers had returned their products and it hit on the same week that she was qualifying, that her
Ooh.
qualifying money went in. And so it ended up that they went backwards and negatived her on her qualifying volume
Which
and it
negative?
wiped out like if she was that meant she was not qualified for a certain length of time and she didn't know it.
Oh, so not only that, so and I don't think that it landed. I'm not sure that it landed on that week or if they actually take it out on that week. They take it out of your next commissions or something, I think.
It stays
So that
negative
happened
until something comes
from the
in.
returns. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so what you have to do, so basically that happened. And then basically what you're supposed to you have to do is make up for that commission lost. So in order to get your commission
Qualifying.
qualification. So but not only that did that happen, I also lost 61,000 lifetime credits.
Did they
wow.
give
I
them
was like, are
back?
you kidding me? I was literally like, if you guys don't do something about this, I am done. Like, I'm not doing this. I was just so upset. I was just so upset.
Oh, yeah.
I freaked out. But this is ridiculous. Like, I spent a lot of money. I was like, blah, 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 and whatever. And like, I've been with you guys for this long. And the guy turned out to be able to restore everything, but it was like a one-time courtesy. But I didn't even know any of that. I didn't know that if a customer returns something, they take it out of your commissions and then you have to make up for that. Like, I don't know. I just
Oh,
find
I
that
knew
very
that.
odd.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah.
know
Where,
that.
I got a
So
question. Was it on your pay line or your power line?
the customer volume goes into the pay line.
Because all week my pay line has been 0, 0, and it's very strange. Maybe I gotta call the office.
Well, what you can do, if you're trying to find out whether or not anybody's uh actually put an order and check a couple of things. One, check your
Right.
volume report.
Okay.
And it'll tell you whether or not like what the current volume is in all of your legs at this point in time. And you can check this week, you can check in every previous week before that.
Okay.
Another thing you can do if you think that there's somebody who's supposed to have a subscription going through, there is a failed subscription report that you can check. And check and see if like you're like, I know somebody's got a subscription that was supposed to go through on Saturday morning and it should have gone. Check that report and see if it notes that somebody's actually supposed to have a subscription, but it failed due to whatever reason, insufficient funds, credit card that expired, whatever the deal. When that happens, they don't send out emails, they don't send out letters, or notifications, anything like that. Like it just doesn't go through. And so it's on us to keep checking all the back end information stuff, which hi, welcome to owning my own business. Um making that part right there. I know Miss Erica. That we've got to like go in and keep checking our numbers literally daily just to make sure when these things happen, we know what's going on. Like I've had a negative number in my pay line my second leg for a bunch of weeks. But what's really weirding me out, I was like, wait, but I got a new partner. How is it that the volume from my new partner doesn't cancel
Right.
out that negative uh, product return from somebody in my pay line? And I finally had to call in because I was like, oh look, I got it. And then I was like, wait, it's back to being negative. Why is this negative again? Um, it's my new partner, because it's in her first 4 weeks, the volume goes and gets paid out as new volume bonus. It doesn't get paid out
Right.
under my pay leg. So
Right.
it's weird. But
I
now
know.
that
That.
explains why I've got that negative
Yeah.
number sitting in my pay leg right now. That's just hanging out. Just
Yeah.
chilling. So yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I figured that one out. I thought it wasn't. It wasn't something bonus, but it didn't show up in the pay line. And I go, well, this is strange. And then I went to the report on orders, but the 600 and some points were there, but not my pay line. And then I figured that out. Yeah.
yeah. And
I,
I when when I saw the original volume come in, I was like, sweet, well, that covers this part. So I ended up going positive, whatever the volume was. And then the next week it went back to negative. I was like, hold up, what did I just miss? And it's because it gets paid out differently. So I had to actually call corporate, ask that question, and have them explain to me why I had a negative number sitting there. And they're like, oh, this is what went on. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. They're like,
yeah.
any other questions? I'm like, no, I'm good. I just needed to have
Yeah.
that
I'm
one
going to call
clarification.
to make sure today I'm okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we do have to keep an eye on that back office, keep track of those numbers, because customers and other partners do random things when you least expect it, like return something that you've already been paid out on. And when you get paid out on it, the only way for the company to recoup that loss is to, hit your future earnings.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to go diamond. I'm going to get 8. I have 3 right now. So I still, and thank
Woohoo,
God
yes, ma'am.
yes, thank God we have until August, right? But so, the 30,000 lifestyle credits, if we decide to go to Orlando, they're going to take that out of our bank account of lifestyle credits,
Oh.
right?
No,
Because I want to win Morocco. I don't want lifestyle
you
credits
don't,
to.
No,
you have
you
to
don't.
request to take it out.
Correct. They don't just automatically take your credits.
Okay, so if I not if when I get the 8, I'm going to win 30,000 lifestyle credits,
Correct.
and that'll be added to what I have.
Mhm.
And then I've won the Orlando trip. They're not going to take out what
That's
they gave
free.
me.
That's free.
No.
Oh, why was I thinking
That's
they're
a
gonna?
bonus that they're giving to the people that hit there.
Yeah, but
Just
I
to be there on Sunday, I think is when they're going.
right, but I thought we had to use our lifestyle credits for that.
No,
No.
that's a gift they're giving out over and above.
Okay, okay,
Under the absolutely not, I will not hear of it. Category.
yeah. I mean, I'm trying to save up for. I still
It's
have
a bonus thing that they're giving out so that everybody has an incentive to,
to build.
you get to
Yeah,
go on that. And it's an exclusive thing. So they're going to get in probably early. They're going to get like a VIP walkthrough, means you get to
right,
walk through all the lines ahead of everybody.
right.
There's probably won't be any waiting except for how many people they have to load.
Which will
I
And
don't
be
know
a
if
lot of it.
um, you know, be honest, riding rides don't interest me at my
yeah, but
age
they've got
anymore.
some cool rides that aren't really fast or anything. I've been there. They're just like you get to go through and you get to see this, then you get to see that, or you get to go and shoot
Yeah,
aliens. They're
shows
not,
and stuff like that, right?
but it's not a few of them are like the roller coasters and stuff like that, like Hagrid's ride, and then there's a few of them, but you can ask when you're going through and you can sit in they've got like a little room off to the side because we
Uh-huh.
could switch kids when we had little kids. My
Uh-huh.
daughter had said we could take one kid and sit in the room while the other kid went on a ride. And then when they got done, then that person could go and get on the ride.
Yeah, I
Because
was thinking,
sometimes they would go for a ride and I would sit with one of the grandkids that didn't want to go on the ride because he was too
right.
little. And then they would let me on the ride. And they have a room off to the side that has cartoons playing or this or that.
Yeah. I was thinking, well, maybe Becky will be there and she'll definitely be pregnant. I'll walk around with Becky.
But a
True.
lot of the
Very
rides
true.
aren't very hard. So,
Yeah.
you know, and some of them are just really kind of like fun. And I haven't gone to the new Epic. My daughter went, where you get to walk around and they have how to paint your dragon or how to tame your dragon. They
Uh,
have characters that are anatomic. You can go up and touch them.
mm.
Really cool. My grandson come home all hyped up.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. I'm neither here nor there as far as going to either one of like going to the Universal because I will be there a little longer. Uh,
Yeah.
my vacation is already set in my world, so that's happening. Um, and I don't know why I keep trying to register my
And like there's the one that you go into Green Grots. My daughter stood in line for 48 minutes or something to get through it. So if you're in the group, you're probably going to get on and won't have to stand in line at
Yeah.
all, which is great. She says it was fun because it's like in the Magic, the where they got all the rooms like you walk through and they poof in. I don't know if you've seen Harry Potter.
No, I haven't.
It's in
No.
the Ministry of Magic that they come into.
Hmm.
And you walk in like that, and then you stand in a line through that whole thing. And she says, good thing they had bathrooms and places to get a drink from. She says, because it was long.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So heads up warning on that if you plan on doing any amusement park, Disney or Universal, yes, the lines will be very long. I know the longest line I've ever stood in was 3 hours. That's because I refused to stand in the 6 hour long line. But yeah, you're stuck in line for whatever length of time. Usually they will put snack vendors along the way. Um, and at least one slightly nearby restroom, which everyone in line seems to know where it is, simply because. But yeah, it's something you got to do if you want to do the ride. If you're like me, I'm to the point in my life where I don't like doing lines at all. I just turn out to
But
I
if you're a
refuse
single, you can go down the single line and
the
almost
single
get
rider line.
on. Yeah, they've got two lines
Hmm.
going in. You have the one where all your group and family go in, or you can walk down the single line as long as you don't care that you're in your group. You might be in the next group behind it. You will get on because if they only have 5 people in this group, you get to get on. They have
Hmm.
4 people in this group, and they have a group behind it that has 3. They'll put 2 people in this line in. So if you want to run a fast line, run down the single line.
Yeah, the
You just
single rider
might have to
line.
wait for your person on the end, but we went through 4 rides like that and we didn't have to wait any time.
Mhm. Yeah.
Or
So
another thing to do is if you've got they have an Orlando, what's it called? Orlando something path. It's they do it at I don't think they've ever done it at Disney, but they do it at I can't think of it now. We've been talking about it.
Universal.
Universal, where you buy a ticket, they limit the people coming into the park and you only have 5,000 people to deal with for the whole park. And they include all your meals and drinks. So you can eat anywhere pretty much, drink anything you want it's all included in the ticket.
What's that ticket cost? Wow.
It was like, I don't know, $280, but even so, for $280, if you
Oh,
figure
yeah.
to pay for the tickets alone are somewhere around that price anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, and
$280.
if you can eat all you want,
Right.
um,
And
that's
drink.
and drink, that's a good deal. It really is.
When we were walking out that night, they were handing out, you want a drumstick? I mean, turkey stick, a turkey
Turkey
drumstick,
legs.
turkey
Oh,
legs. They were handing them out because we got to shut down and we're just they'll go in the garbage.
mm.
We're walking out and I think my boys each had one in each hand, it looked like.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a few perks to hanging out till closing time. When the staff is like, all right, we're done. We're just starting to like chuck stuff. And they're more than happy to just start giving stuff away. But that requires that you spend the whole day there. Or that
Yeah,
whole
but
or get there for
you
like
get
half the
in,
event and go for the
you
rest,
get
stay till
in
the end.
2 hours, I think, before the park closes. Then they close the park down and they kick everybody else out. And it was a blast.
Yeah.
We've done
Disney
it
does it.
twice.
Yeah, Disney does it as well. They do it for special holiday parties. Mickey's Not So Scary, Halloween party, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party. They're great events where you have to pay extra to be in the park during that time frame. That's an extra expense. But what that does is it
No lines.
lessens the amount of people who are actually in the park. Like instead of having to battle through 5,000 people at this one point in time, you're down to like 1,000 people in the park at all. And you can get on any ride anywhere with like almost like no wait whatsoever, ride it multiple times, and just there's a special parade, and then there's special
Yeah.
food being served. And yeah, the events are pretty amazing.
We did
We
it at SeaWorld.
Yeah, I've
We
done
did
one Disney one
a
before.
trick or treat one where the kids got to go around and walk around and get trick or treat. They trick or
Mhm.
treated in the park.
Yeah. Yeah, Disney does Halloween and Christmas parties.
Mm.
And it's multiple times. Like for Halloween, they'll do it on Saturdays, specifically during October, leading up to Halloween. And then after that, they'll do Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party multiple times. And different parks do different things. So you get a chance to involve yourself in all of that. We did it once. We're like, we're not doing this again. It was great. It was fun. It was great, but we're not spending we're not spending the money for it. And um, we actually managed to get into that event free that evening because the cast members were feeling really nice and gave us 4 free passes to get into the party that night, which is awesome. Uh, you gotta love it when people's main goal in life is to make sure that your experience in the park is the best it can be. And that's customer service taken to a fun new level. Um, it's one of the reasons I do appreciate Disney for the way it does things. They want to make sure that you, as their guest, have the best possible experience out there. And it's something, as a service industry person that I'm also always working to make sure that my clients, as a massage therapist, my customers, as far as partner code goes, I'm always working to try to make sure that everybody's getting the best experience possible. Um, and helping them out, team members as well, like helping all of you guys have the best experience possible, to the best of my ability. And so working and trying to focus on all of that all the time, it's not easy, but it pays off in the end when people remember how well they were treated. They remember the feeling that they got. They may not remember the circumstances of the situation. They may not remember all the exact wording of whatever was said or whatever, but that feeling that they walk away with, they don't ever forget.
Oh, that goes with what people say. People aren't going to remember what you say. People are going to remember how you made them feel.
Exactly.
That goes with that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, you may not ever remember what the conversations were, but you will walk away with that smile on your face, and that smile will last.
Right.
Miss Twyla?
Okay, it's called the Orlando Informer, and you can buy it. They do it like 3 or 4 times a year, and it's a one-time fee, and you can pick 3 days to do it, or one day to do it, or one of the 3 days. I usually do it for like a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's well worth it because it thins out the park. Like you ought to watch the people walking out.
Yeah,
I
anytime you're going to
say
be
the
in the
park is
park,
glowing, and you get a special wristband that usually glows in the dark or something, and so that they know that you're part of it, so you can't stay in the park. They'll
yeah,
ask to see your wrists, and they'll go, "Oh, you're good, stay. You
mhm,
you need to leave." They're like, "Why?"
yeah,
Special party.
Yeah, the parks are really good at kicking you out at the right time. If there's a special party that people have paid extra for, which by the way, you're paying extra for that extra party, they have no qualms about kicking you out for that party to start. And their rationale is we warned you when you walked in. So,
Well, we didn't get done till 2 in the morning. That thing
yeah.
went till 2.
Mhm.
And believe me, we didn't think we needed coats, but we all ended up buying some coats when we were in the park because it got cool.
Yeah, night times. Um, and yeah, that and heaven help you if it rains, when everyone's looking for an umbrella. Uh, yeah, so those special events, those special times, always good to be able to go do. The fact that Partner Co is actually um setting up a date for us to go by and swing through and have that universal experience over there as part of that PXP weekend. Phenomenal. I'm excited by that. I'm excited by the fact I get to go do the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot a couple of days. Uh,
You pay
uh,
extra for that too.
yeah, no. Well, yes and no. Like, there's no extra money to spend to get into the park. It's just you're paying a lot for food. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm good with that. So yeah, that's something I haven't done that Food and Wine Festival since 2021. So yeah, I'm excited to go do it again. But yeah, it's our company's way of saying thank you for doing everything that you're doing. So, Miss Adela, they are not going to yank your points to make you go do that. Uh,
It's
uh,
a bonus.
that would be one of those extra added fun bonuses. When you finally do want to use your lifestyle credits, by all means, please let them know that that's what I just looked at mine to find out how many I had. Um, and I've still got to call in the corporate and be like, hey, you guys need to register my ticket because I've been trying to and it won't register.
Yeah, I've registered my ticket and I keep getting email, but I have 2 tickets. Maybe that's what they want me to
That's
register this
why,
time.
because
That's
you
why.
got that extra one and you haven't registered it. And I don't know if you've given it to somebody or getting somebody to come,
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
So
register
does
one
it,
and the other one you get to sell or give away or whatever.
but you got to put
yeah,
a name to it. So I would wait till you have a name to add to it,
that's what I
or
thought I'd do. Yeah. I have one gal that I'm wanting to go, my lady that owns that health store. But she's, oh, life happens. She's in the process of moving, selling her house and all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Life is happening. No lies being spoken there. Woof.
good morning,
Um,
Mom, Sandy.
and there is the woman of the hour.
Ooh, I just woke up.
And good morning, Mama Sandy.
Oh, morning.
Ooh, good
Now,
morning.
Mama Sandy,
Huh?
mm, you know I'm about to
Ooh,
jump in your case, right?
Oh,
yeah, I may have to, because right now the top of my head is hurting. I just woke up.
You know I'm about to jump in your
that's
case, right?
good.
Huh?
You
Yeah, I
know I'm about to
know.
jump in your case, right?
I know. They told me to call Louis, so I just woke up. I haven't checked it. I haven't checked it, but right in the top of my head is kind of.
You got to go see the doctor,
I'm going.
please.
I'm getting ready to call them as soon as I
Okay.
check. I'm gonna check because I mean, they told me I called him.
Right.
Mm.
And so they said if and it went down to like 130 over 80.
Oh.
Um yeah, yeah. But
there might be something
then
else going on. You need to have it checked out.
yeah, because
Hmm.
then before I went to sleep, which was late, because I had taped something and I was looking at it and Greg was fussing. Well, he wasn't fussing because he stayed up too. I don't know.
Worried about you.
Well,
Yes.
he wanted me to go to sleep. And I
Oh,
won't
that
go
too.
to sleep. And so
So,
it
Mama
was like
Sandy.
what it was like 165 over 101 when I went to
Mhm,
sleep
mhm.
Ooh,
So, Mama
that's
Sandy.
and hopped back up, huh?
Mama Sandy.
Hmm?
Mm.
I'm
Thank
going.
you, Miss Francie. I appreciate you. Uh, I
Yeah,
need you, I need
to
you to
do what?
actually go visit a medical facility and have
Oh,
them actually check you out.
okay, I'm gonna get up.
Not only that, you need to have your blood pressure, you need to take, because all blood pressure gadgets, unless you do it manually,
Yeah, I
run
know.
funky. And you got to know what yours, because Paul's knows where his runs at compared to what the doctor's runs at. So he knows exactly how to know. Like he can say, like he took his in when he had his blood pressure taken at the doctor's office. So he could run his machine on his arm because he has a little machine that pumps it up and does an average of three of them. So then he can know that it's calibrated how close to being accurate. And my sister's a nurse and she's come over and she's done his blood pressure. And then he's done his blood pressure too, just to know where his cup runs.
Yeah, I've got two here. I've got one wrist one, and I've got the other one cuff over my brachial to put over my brachial, and but they run about the same, which is surprising. Um,
At least you're
but
consistent.
At least that
yeah,
part. But you need to know what it is consistent to the doctor, one who takes it manually. When they do those ones, those are the most accurate.
yeah, I know.
So your
Well,
plans for the day, Mama Sandy,
I'm gonna go.
involve getting
I'm gonna
up,
get it.
getting dressed, doing your hair and makeup, looking at Mr. Greg and saying, honey, go fire up the car. We're going over to the hospital today.
Or to the least now
Or
care or
to
something.
the urgent care. We're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You got real lucky. I did not text Nikki yesterday because I was telling my students I was going to like rat you out to your daughter.
Well, both of them called because I got them on a dual
Mm-hmm.
text, on a dual text. So I texted, and as soon first Carl, guys, Carl is a mess. Carl, and I was putting on makeup. You stop putting on makeup, and I said, well, then I got Carl, my mama, get your get your tail. He don't say but or whatever. He
He,
said, get
he,
your tail. And so then I said, oh, I gotta go. Your sister's calling.
mm,
Nikki's a little, she's a
she'll
little
call me, yell at
tired.
you too.
Well, she's not as on other things, but she is surprisingly, she takes, because she knows I got some little bit of medical background. So she kind of, so when I hung up, I said, I had my makeup on, I had curled my hair, and then I said, I'm just going to call the doctor's office. And so I called and left the message, and the RN, well, first I talked to the receptionist. So we hung up. She said, they'll be calling you in the next 15 minutes. So the RN called me within about, I say, 7 or 8 minutes. I told her everything. I told her the things that I had been doing. She's asking me all the questions that you would ask before people stroke. Um, have you had this? Have you had? No, no, none of this. Just and I just told her, it's been not a real headache, just on the side, a little bit of, irritation. Then it moved to the forehead, but it was nothing that was significant. So she took everything. Then after we got done, then she started asking me questions again to just make sure, I guess, I had my senses. And so she said, well, I'm going to relay all of this. She went back over everything I told her. I had the medication here. had taken the medication. And so she said, I'm going to relay everything to the doctor. And if he will, he will tell me if we will call right back, or he will call you right back if he wants you to come in, and I told her about next week's appointment. And I said, and he will call you back if he feels that he wants you to come right in now, or if possibly you could wait till next week. But if he doesn't, and if anything changes, call back, call back. So they didn't call. But like I said, it had gone down 130 over 80, was one. Then it went back up to like 140 over 80.
What? Okay, can I?
Okay,
Yeah.
Erica first.
Okay. Okay.
Oh
Erica first.
Lord.
No, I'm just
Oh,
thinking like, what if it could be like something like a blood clot that's moving? You know what I mean? Like, what if there's a blood clot moving around? That's almost kind of what it's. I mean, I'm not by no means,
Doesn't
okay,
doesn't
but
she
that's
have family history that said that didn't your mom have
my grandma definitely did. My dad had
no,
two
I
heart
mean,
attacks.
yeah, my mom had just died. She came in from work, sat on the sofa reading the paper. I thought she was reading, thought she just dozed off because she would do that. But she was dead at 51.
Yeah, so
Whoa.
it's so I
No.
think I mean maybe some kind of I don't know what they Doppler or something they do for that. I
51. Wow.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like you need to get that checked out because sounds like something's moving like that could be a blood clot.
blood clot, brain aneurysm,
Anything,
that's part of
yeah.
headaches.
Well, this is the worst right now. It's gotten better because I guess where I was laying down, I'm sitting up now in the bed and it's easing up.
Mhm.
Because I was sleeping, I woke up and it's right in the top of the
I
head,
wouldn't fool around. I'd get to the doctors.
Mama
but
Sandy,
it's
Yeah, I
getting
wouldn't even
better.
ask them over the phone. I
Mama
just go in
Sandy,
there and let them check you out.
Uh,
you know I love you with all my heart.
I know.
Okay.
I'm,
So when I tell you this and I tell you that I'm about to blast you to your husband and your two children,
he's still asleep.
mm,
Oh man, you better wake him up.
I just woke up myself.
like phones
It's
about to
like,
start ringing in the St. Louis the metropolitan area. I will be calling your children and your husband and telling them that if somebody, one of them, does not during the next 12 hours of your and my life get you to a medical facility, there will be
I'm
hell
gonna,
to pay.
well,
Louis gonna
I'm gonna,
buy a plane ticket and fly out there.
Okay, Mama Sandy,
uh, uh,
get up, get dressed, get out, go to the medical facility, urgent care, and get it checked today.
I really wanted to hear Katie, um, but
It's
I'll,
recorded. It's going to be fine. Miss Francine, I see your hand, my darling. You are next.
At this
oh,
point, we know Mama Sandy is not going anywhere. So you need to send someone over there,
I'm going,
get her
Francine.
out the house and get her to the urgent care.
Oh Lord.
Like we all know that ambulance trips ain't cheap, but let me tell you, I will send one to your house in a heartbeat if you don't get yourself up
Well, I've
and get
already
to a medical
instructed.
facility.
Me and Mr. Greg talked last night. I said, Greg, do you think that they'll send, because the hospital is right next door, like probably ain't even 5 minutes.
They will come. It doesn't matter
And,
if you're
and,
what.
Oh
and
Lord.
but I asked him, I says, do you think, now you make sure you tell them to take me to MOBAP, which is Missouri Baptist, which is about 30 minutes. I said, in traffic, it's going to be about 45 minutes.
Look at you worrying about all that. You got to get to the doctor.
I'm
Yeah,
not
just get
going,
there. Just get there. Just get there. That's it.
because
Just
I'm
get
trying to
checked
tell
out for
you,
peace of
It's
mind.
if they take
expensive.
me next door, everybody that goes in there
Mama
dies.
Sandy, in that
Oh,
case, do us and you a favor and
it's a good
actually
time to go now.
voluntarily go to the medical facility
Yeah,
of your choice
right.
before they have
Or
to
you could
take you
be
next
like my
door.
you could
Can
be
you
like my
tell them?
brother, $28,000 to be air flighted.
Oh my
It's
God.
it's
Yeah.
$2,000
That
to
was
catch a
just the air flight. That isn't including any of his hospital stay, anything else. And he said, well, I have insurance. And I says, and he's coming back to me and saying, it's not covering a lot of it.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Ambulance rides out here cost at least 2,000 starter.
And you know
Start
what?
off.
It's only 10 o'clock. Well, 10 o'clock here, 9 o'clock there. So it's early enough where everybody's already at work. So you should be all right driving if you want to go to the other hospital.
Don't be too
So,
bad.
Or just to a
Mr.
good
Greg
urgent
up.
care to get it started.
Wake Mr. Greg up. Tell him you about to get yourself together and get ready
Ooh-wee.
so he can fix you something to eat.
He's not going.
Mr. Greg,
She going.
he gets on my last nerve, Mr. Greg, because I mean he just sits and watches me like I'm
That's because
2
he's
years old.
worried.
He's worried about you, Mama Sandy.
He wants you
I,
around.
I'm not gonna wake
Thanks.
him
See you
up
soon. I'm
until
heading to the
I
other
get
meeting
ready.
now. Love you all.
Okay, I gotta go
Yeah, it
too.
starts.
You are not bailing out of here, woman. Okay,
Oh,
Jerry, you
Thank you,
going over
lady.
there. Mama Sandy, I'm gonna sit here and yell at you for like the next 5 minutes.
oh my goodness. My mind was really not to call, but I said they probably worried, so let me call them and tell them I'm all right.
Mm-hmm.
And what did I do that for?
Because you knew better.
You knew we'd tell you that you need to go.
Oh, no, yeah, that's why I almost didn't. And but I'm going.
All right.
Because we
I'm
care.
gonna get up. You guys get on the call and stop worrying
When
about
I
me.
check, when I
We're about to
call,
put her on
when I
Life
hit you up at
360.
noon my time, when I hit you, so it'll be 3 o'clock in the afternoon over there. When you hear from me again on this day in 5 hours, what I want to hear back from you is, oh, I'm either sitting at the doctor's office right now, or I made it back home, and here's what they said to me. Those are the two options on how you get to respond to my, hey, how you doing?
Okay.
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 All right.
All right.
Don't make me rat you out to your children.
And P.S. You can
Okay.
still get on the call while you're at the hospital or wherever you go.
Thank you.
If
Bring
it's that
some
long of a
earbuds.
drive, you can listen to it going down the road.
Seriously,
Right.
you,
I
you
got to
don't
take
even
a
have to turn the
shower and
camera
brush.
on.
I gotta brush this nasty mouth right now and rinse it.
Okay, well, thank goodness Mr. Greg is still asleep. You go on, take care of yourself, get ready, get dressed, and we will talk with you later on this afternoon.
All right.
I
I'll
want I
put,
want to hear nothing but great reports about how fantastic the people at the medical facility were to you today.
okay. I will
We,
let you
we
know,
don't need a
Louis.
phone report. We need an in-person report.
I
Well, I'll get Louis and he'll relay
absolutely
Okay.
will. You know I will.
it. Whew. Okay.
All right.
All right. Everybody have a good weekend.
Yeah,
And I
you
will check
too.
You
in.
too.
I'll check
Too.
in.
Enjoy Juneteenth, Mama Sandy.
Oh,
Keeping you in our prayers.
Nicole is 55 today.
My sister?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miss Nikki
Okay.
is 55. Tell my sister. I'll text her and tell her she can tell her happy birthday
Yeah.
Okay.
as I
There's
rat
another
you
reason
out.
to get a hold of
Right.
her.
Right? Seriously, it's she's so toast right now.
Lord. Okay.
All right,
All
ladies.
right. All right. Love you
Off to the
guys.
next call. This is the call about Moringa that Katie Holt Larson's going to be doing. So by all means, go hop on that call. Except for you, Mama Sandy, go get dressed and get out of the house.
Well, you know
We'll,
what,
we'll
Louis? That
we'll
made me
we'll give
sick.
you highlights later on, and you can watch a replay later. Go get out the house.
Maybe that moringa did that. You remember I told you Greg found all that tea?
Mm-hmm.
A whole he has a bunch of moringa tea and he made me a cup. Maybe that's
Uh-huh.
why. Yeah, maybe.
I'll
Yeah,
have a
Supposed to
okay.
couple
help.
cups today.
But we
But
won't
we
know
gotta
until
go.
you go to a hospital, Mama
Oh,
Sandy.
okay. All right. Bye guys.
Love you, Mama Sandy.
Love you too. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
All right, ladies, off you go to the next call. I will see you over there. Thank you all very much, by the way, for being here. I greatly appreciate you.
Have a great day.
Just so
Have
you
a good
guys know,
weekend.
I'm working on getting into the A team, so I've got one more person that I need to get for Epic Club.
Good.
I'm trying my best to pull that one off today. So if you reach out to me today and need anything, please realize that I will be on my phone all day long.
Working on it.
All
Good
right.
job.
So I've got
Yeah.
one. I need a second. So
You'll get it.
all right.
You got
it. Get out there and get her done, ladies. Get her done.